When and how did you first get heard?
I worked at a club called Danceteria, which was one of my favorite clubs. And we talked a lot about music, and I knew a lot about singers and a lot about different groups and stuff like that. And he said, "How come you know so much about this?" And I said, "Well, I'm really interested in music." And he said, "Well, in what way?" And I said, "I'm a singer." He said, "No kidding." And I said, "Yeah." And I just happened to have this tape right here. I mean, I was carrying this tape around with me everywhere, to every club, waiting for the moment to pop it on somebody. So I said, "Would you play it?" I said, "Would you play it?" And he said, "Well, I can't play it in the middle of the night. I mean, I haven't heard it. What if it's terrible? What if everybody stops dancing?" And I said, "All right, well, you listen to it, take it home with you tonight and listen to it, and I'll come back here tomorrow, and if you like it, then you play it again." So that was a Friday night, and he went home, and then Saturday night I met him again. I came back before the club opened, and he said he really loved it. So he played it. He played 2 songs. One of them was Everybody.
Do you think your image had a lot to do with your early success?
It was out before anybody really knew who I was, because I didn't have a video. And the first video I ever did was to Borderline, which was, by then, my, 3rd or 4th single. So my album was doing fairly well without anybody being really aware of what my image was at all. And so I did my first video to Borderline, and then suddenly I had that crossover that I'd been waiting for so long, because people could see who I was, they could put a face together with a song.
What do you attribute your success to, video or airplay?
Success of that song and the rest of the songs on that album to MTV and the exposure that videos give you.
Did you enjoy making the video?
Like making little movies, and I've always been excited about that, so it was like confining it to the 3 minutes of length of a song.
What have you got planned for next year? And have you get busy over the last few months?
The movie, Shanghai Surprise, and then the album's going to come out in the spring. I did a soundtrack for a movie that Sean just finished in Tennessee that's going to be out in the spring. I did that, the title track from that. It's called Live to Tell, and then I have my album coming out, and then the movie that I'm doing in January will come out August. They plan an August release, but who knows.
What advice would you give budding pop artists?
If you have something that you say you want to do, then it's your responsibility to make yourself happy and to be true to yourself, and that you can do it.
Thank you very much, Madonna. I'm sure